Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I think I found it now.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to Voyage of IIHMR. This is Miss Alexander. I hope you're all doing well and are blessed. This is a short compilation or like a digital journal, you could say, of the 1 year that I spent doing my master's in public health as a collaborative cohort between IIHMR Jaipur and Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is just like my experience, and this was shot back in 2023 to 2024. So yeah, sit back and enjoy.
I don't got a care in the world right now. Higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. Yeah, I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I gotta let you know, it's so incredible. I'm finally letting go. Up, up and away, yeah we go. I found my flow right on time, and now I know what it feels like to shine like gold. Up, up and away, yeah we go. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. I can feel the light coming down on me. Sunshine.
Yes, everybody.
Right now, higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. Yeah, I got sunshine. I got sunshine.
So this is a short tour of the accommodation that I chose to live. I used to live in the J block on the 6th floor, and on this floor mostly it was just MPH JHU students, that is the Johns Hopkins cohort, as well as the WHO TDR implementation cohort. Sometimes visiting faculty also used to live here, and this one is a single occupancy apartment room. So you have a hall which you saw previously with a sofa and a small dining table and a fridge, which is all provided by the university. And then this was the small open kitchen with a microwave. Because there was no shoe rack, I just managed to put my shoes there. I know like the vessels and the shoes are at the same level, but then I used to wash the vessels each time because that's not much space. And then the view from the kitchen was the campus, as well as behind that you can see the Jaipur International Airport, and you could see the runway. So and you can right now see an Indigo flight actually taxiing through the runway. So yeah, my wake up alarm and my lullaby, everything were the takeoff and landings of aeroplanes. Initially it was a bit annoying, but then after that I think I got used to it. Also, I like a lot of light, even at night. So yeah, I used to just like open the curtains because the floodlights from the airport used to flash into the room, and that used to be like my night lamp. Although there are actually night lights in the bedroom. So this is the cozy bedroom. The bed is actually a big, huge ass king size bed, or I think, yeah, probably it's a king or queen, I'm not sure, but it's huge for one person. And this was the desk and chair that was given. There's also a Wi-Fi router inside, TV. I never used the TV. If you want to use the TV, we probably have to get a personal connection. Obviously, it was a 1 year hectic course, so there was no time for the TV. And then this was the washroom and bath. The washroom, bathroom, and the toilet combined together. There was a huge sink, which was great and had like a lot of space on a countertop space, which could be utilized. So this was, I think, the first week. So just ignore the mess, and I was just like getting settled in, getting organizer. So all of those things in the bucket and all were put in underneath the sink in organizers later on. And the best part was it had a working fan. Apart from the exhaust fan, it had a working fan, and that kind of gave me an idea of how intense the summer is in Rajasthan. So later on, so this was a clip I think I took in December 2023. Slowly I had like decorated my space and made it personal, but I don't think I have a whole apartment with you. So slowly the classes started, and we started getting a lot of assignments and things like that. And the good thing about this particular course was that every day we had a lot of reading and a lot of preparation that we had to do to that class, which was very different from the usual Indian system of learning, where you just like go to class and then they teach you something and then you go do your research. But this was really different. They gave us a lot of reading material every class. We had to like prepare ahead and read and go, and we had a lot of hands-on assignments and things like that. So we had to do a podcast. Another one was an extempore, a debate, role play, things like that, which was so much fun and different from the usual rote learning method that we have been used to. So everything that we learned during this 1 year was definitely useful, and we learned how to apply it in our daily lives and how we can transfer that knowledge into skills that we can use. So that was great. And I'm grateful for the kind of cohort that I was with. We were like a very small group of 3 to 4 people, and we were very close because of that. And I'm grateful to share this core memory with them. This journey wouldn't have been as beautiful and memorable as it is if it was not for them. This is Town Coffee, one of our favorite cafes. Shrutika introduced this to us. We came here for her birthday, and ever since that, we used to visit it whenever we could. Probably we visited it probably 3 or 4 times after that. And I was getting married during the course, and my cohort gave me a surprise bridal shower, which was out of the blue. And I was totally surprised and taken aback, and I'm so grateful for these people who celebrated me even during the busiest schedules of all. Most interesting as well as the challenging part of being part of this particular cohort was that we had classes during the day with our JHU affiliated IIHMR faculty, and then in the evening and or in the night we had classes with our JHU faculty. So yeah, that was an interesting experience, managing our time and managing deadlines between and with the time differences. It was definitely challenging, but it definitely was a worthwhile experience. It taught me particularly time management, managing myself under stress, also to think creatively when you have so much going on. But overall, I definitely had one of the best experiences here in terms of having a global classroom experience, as well as learning context specific subjects particular to the area that I come from, and then also having a very different learning experience in terms of the education system that I come from. So yeah, I would definitely recommend being part of this cohort. If you're looking to a very immersive MPH experience, the investment that you put in, definitely the fees structure is definitely higher than the other programs in India. But considering the fact that you're going to graduate from one of the most reputable institutes in the US and one of the most reputable universities in India, it's definitely worthwhile.
यूं यहाँ से यूं पकड़ेंगे, ये दोनों यूं एक साथ रहने चाहिए। आगे का थोड़ा कम यूं रखो। देखो देखो, ठीक है। यूं मत कर लेना, यूं करोगे तो उड़ेगी नहीं। थोड़ा आगे की तरफ होनी चाहिए। आगे की तरफ झुकाओ, आगे की तरफ रहना चाहिए, हल्का फुल्का।
major corporate headquarters are present in Singapore, and medical hub being
I don't know. That seating is like you can eat it. It looks
Um, what was the structure of the negotiation like? What were the techniques used, and what is the nature?
So the
everybody cheese.
what day is it for you?
Managing a long distance relationship was definitely not in my charts, but then I'm so grateful that everything happened the way it happened. I really appreciated the support system. So, yeah, I mean, alongside the academics and the assignments and the pressure of deadlines and things like that, there was also these sweet moments where me and my partner, we used to catch up on a call, watch a movie together, maybe talk over things, or just like, you know, do random things like play games together online, etc. And now I'm going to show you one place we really like. It's called Kebabs and Curries. You can order on, I think, Zomato as well as Swiggy, and this is in one of the malls in Jaipur. I forgot, which is like a huge ass like mall. The video that you're seeing now seems very funny, but this was when I broke out of character and started recording myself when I was just going mad over the MPH final capstone. It was definitely a labor of love, took so much time, and sometimes when you're in academics, it's just you and your supervisor and a bunch of research papers and authors and their research and your computer against time. So yeah, and your brain definitely, and your body, everything. So yeah, it was definitely an experience, but I would never trade it for anything. And I am really grateful that I went through this whole experience, because it gave me, I learned resilience from this whole experience, and it helped me to survive in this academic career. That is the prettiest flight landing. You are to like that. Then the work will get extended.
they're doing the work is going on inside. It's not going outside. I want to ask.
Look at that. Man.
दिक्कत आ रही है, you know all that shit. मैं कहा सर वो मैं भी AC चल नहीं रहा साथ में. What do you want me to die? उसके लिए ऐसा ही था तो फिर मैं उधर ही रह लेती थी. फिर मैं इधर क्यों आई?
Coffee. Uh-oh.
Produced by those technologies are in line with what really is the case in the world. and advancing opportunities for appropriate use of technology that align with cultural norms and expectations and other things. Securing benefits, reducing harms, right? We talked about beneficence as a principle.
Please. Just
What memory video are you doing right now?
like a compilation video of all the things that we have done here in Jaipur.
Like the 1 year.
Like a vlog.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
Lived on country and abided by our laws and song lines. Our families, our children were happy, with strong minds and hearts, because they were with
TV assignment, vast assignment, right? How do you guys feel? Bye bye, everybody.
जल्दी